We've all heard the description triple threat before, but is there a term for somebody who is good at 12 different things? Well, Gold Coast High School student Elliena is a singer, a songwriter and a composer. She can play the drums, acoustic, electric and bass guitar, the trumpet, French horn, violin. Okay, I'm going to take a quick breath before I add piano, ukulele, cello, triangle, trombone and saxophone to the list.
Wow, when the 15-year-old isn't busking for locals in Surfers Paradise, she's making her mark on the world stage. Elliena performed as part of the orchestra at the 2018 Commonwealth Games opening ceremony, and right now she's got her sights set on landing the top prize for a film scoring competition for the second year in a row. And we welcome Elliena live from the Gold Coast studio. Elliena, great to speak to you this afternoon. Let's start with the Com Games. You went through some pretty intense rehearsals. What was it like to be a part of that?
It was absolutely amazing. It was so fantastic. I think what was so crazy about it is that there was thousands of people involved, and we were under like the facilities, and there was so many people there, and we had like people organising all like the different groups, and I just find it amazing that you can have so many people in one place at the same time being where they're meant to be. And it was so amazing.
John Foreman was the conductor, and you've worked with him before. He is, of course, an industry legend. What lessons did you learn from him?
Well, I've worked with John Foreman before last year for the Music Canison program, so that was really fun getting to write a song with him. So this time it was different because he was conducting the orchestra, and myself, I aspire to be a conductor and I want to study conducting at university. So Mum and I, we actually found out that I play in like 11 different bands, and so across all of that is different conductors and everything, so from Gold Coast Youth Orchestra to the Young Conservatorium, and each conductor has their own style and technique of conducting, and so it was so awesome to see John Foreman bring his, himself towards conducting and his style and technique.
Yeah, it's great that you're working with some of these big names in the music biz. You were lucky enough to be an intern for James Morrison. You must have been so excited with that, considering how much you love the trumpet.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. When I did the audition, and then when I found out that I was one of the lucky ones that got to do it, I like nearly cried. It was so awesome.
Queensland Music Festival runs a competition called ScoreIt. You're a finalist for the junior category.
Yes.
Explain to us, how does this all work?
Okay, so basically it's a competition where you have 3 sections. You have junior, which I'm a part of, you have senior, which is years 11 and 12, and then you have plus, which is like open to all ages. And so the Griffith Film School gives you a film with no music whatsoever, and so the student has to compose the music for that film.
Right, okay. Now, one of the judges for this particular contest, Cameron Patrick, he's composed for lots of Hollywood films. Is that something that you'd also like to do?
Yes, that's exactly what I want to do, yes.
Wow. Well, you're in year 10. You're in year 10. You've got all these extracurricular activities. It's pretty full on. You seem very level-headed. You seem very lovely. How do you do all of this?
Well, Mum's taught me really good time management skills, so I definitely think that is a massive part on how I organise things. And so it's a balance between, working hard and school and my music, and also enjoying, time with friends and chillaxing and stuff.
Hats off to Mum.
Yeah, good one, Mum. Helps being a child prodigy as well, I'd say. Hey, Elliena, what's your favourite film score?
Ooh, that's an interesting one, because I love all different types, from John Williams, the famous John Williams, to Alan Silvestri. I think either, obviously, all of John Williams' pieces I absolutely adore. I love them. I can just listen to them all the time.
John Williams composed Star Wars.
Star Wars,
most of the Steven
Park,
Spielberg
Jaws.
films. Yeah.
But I think I am a big fan of Marvel, and I do love the Avengers theme by Alan Silvestri. Definitely think that's a good one.
Elliena, it sounds like you have such a broad appreciation for music. So normally we're used to teenagers listening to the top 40 and whatever's on the pop charts. You play a lot of classical instruments, so what do you actually like to listen to?
I actually like to listen to 80s. I love 80s music, yeah.
What types of 80s music? What are we talking about here?
From 80s rock to 80s synth to just, that kind of wide range of 80s music.
Were you even born in the 80s?
No.
A bit of Jerry Rafferty, Baker Street, Elliena?
Yeah.
Bit of saxophone, good sax in that.
It's
number.
good. It's pretty good. Yeah.
So are you still busking as well?
Yes, I still am. Yeah.
Imagine, I was just thinking, if I walked past you and there's a busker, I basically got to hear such incredible music.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Do people stop you? What do they say?
Well, a lot of them say, "Oh my gosh, like, thank you so much. You know, it brings life to the streets, you know." And they say, "Oh, you should go on The Voice and everything." And I'm like, "Oh, thank you, but that's not what I want to do. But thank you, I really appreciate the donations because it helps towards my music tuitions, which helps towards because I'm saving up to actually go to Boston, the Berklee Conservatorium there to do like a summer school, like a composing summer school." So yeah, I'm saving up for that, and so all donations are appreciated, yeah.
That's incredible. Does that require any sort of tertiary entry to do that, Elliena, or can you just go and pay to do the short course?
Yeah, you pay, how much is it? I think it's like 6,000 or something.
Okay.
And yeah, you go over there and you stay for 2 weeks, like they supply accommodation and everything. And yeah, you learn and you do master classes and workshops and you come out the other side with like 4 different compositions.
Elliena, you are very, very impressive. We wish you the absolute best of luck. Good on you.